Hello, party people.
I feel like it's crooked.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely crooked.
Yeah, I look like I'm like Stranger Things at an angle. I look like I'm in the upside down over here. Whose birthday is it? I'm so confused. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Happy Monday, Katie Megan. Grover, thank you for subscribing for 5 months. Alexis LeFew, happy Monday. Happy birthday, says Aubrie, yay, but I'm not sure.
I think they meant happy Monday.
That's how you know it's Monday.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't know
What's
what
up,
to
Sid
celebrate.
the Sloth?
Sid.
I'm wearing new samples of the shorts, and I really like these. They're lined, so like they're not see-through. There's like a black liner under there. I like them a lot. But look at the grinning. Is that bad? Is that just the material? It is what it is.
I mean, do your other shorts do that? Like some of your favorite ones? Do they
I don't
do
know.
that?
I never
You
looked
have
at
to
them.
check.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty normal.
Okay.
And I think it'd be fine.
Ann Hughes, thank you so much for subscribing for 17 months. Happy Monday. We're eating fried rice that I made yesterday.
Chicken fried rice.
Letty helped me make it.
What's your go-to order at a Chinese food restaurant?
Sesame chicken.
Oh, that's such a good choice. I feel like I like General Tso's too. Honestly, though, aside from orange chicken, they all taste the same. Do they not?
Yeah.
Like sesame chicken, General
Sesame
Tso.
chicken, Joe salads taste the same. Yeah, I feel like it is.
Orange
Beef and broccoli is also another one that people get a lot.
You get that a lot.
Not a lot, sometimes.
Not me.
I did a really
'Cause
good job because I feel like I'm eating at an Asian restaurant right now while I'm eating this.
Right now, you feel like you're eating at an Asian restaurant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no little kitty, like, you know the little kitty things that have the wavy
The lucky
hands?
cat.
Yeah, they're for good luck. Did you guys know that at home? I'm excited for my cookies to show up. Thank you for ordering. Happy Monday. I got my first hydro jug today, and I'm so excited. Ooh.
Which one did you get?
And why? Why is this the first hydro jug you're getting?
Chicken and broccoli for me. Aubrey, I love the Ice Age accent every time you say Sid the Sloth. Exactly what I made my username off of. Happy Tuesday from Guam. Guam is 16 hours ahead, I think, or about that. So is it like 3?
Early in the morning.
Wait, is it like 3 a.m. there?
No, babe, if it's 16 ahead, it'd be later than that in the morning, like 9 a.m. Yeah.
3
5,
p.m.
14.
8 hours
It
back.
used to be like mid-morning.
Be like 11 a.m. Is it 11 a.m.? I don't know.
It's my child.
Oh, man, she is. Beef and broccoli. Happy Monday, friends, y'all. I got married last weekend. Best day of my life. And it almost feels like a weight lifted off my shoulder. Weird thought, just venting. Well, congratulations.
I think that it's normal to feel that way, honestly. That's a huge thing.
Okay, so it is like 16 hours difference. I was just way out. It's 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So it used to be 15 hours difference.
Is it weird
Did you finish Stranger Things yet?
Yes, I did. Is it weird that I put Cholula on my chicken fried rice?
I think it's weird, but
I think it's pretty weird. But we didn't have anything like Asian spicy, so I finished Stranger Things. It was scary all the way up to the end. I can't say, I'm really excited for the rest of it. That's all I'll say.
Someone said crab rangoon. Aubrey also loves crab rangoon.
Let's be real though. It was really like Asian.
Fried
who
cream
made
cheese.
those up? You know, an American made that up. Basically fried cream cheese.
Bought like 5 colors of the Velocity Bra. Love it. And I love the material and the length. Good job.
Oh, thanks.
It's Kate. Thank you so much for subscribing for 14 months. I got my build your own edible cookie dough. Can't wait until it gets here. That's awesome. I was curious who was going to get it because we only did 20 of them. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how quick they sold, but I'm excited that.
We wanted to like test.
Did you go
it
down
out.
there? Did you go down there when they were making them today?
No.
Yeah. Lavender with the black marble. I really wanted one of the Ocean Collection ones, but they were out of stock. Haven't made a priority to get one, but then they had a sale. So, Jen Stell, thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months. Hi, Bromlows. You know what you can do in 9 months? You can make a baby.
Always.
Don't give it away. We started the final season, but didn't make it through the first episode because it was during the day and the 6-year-old woke up from her nap.
I'm just sad that Netflix is doing that thing now where, like, you have to watch a half of a season at a time.
Yeah, like they did with Ozark and stuff.
What's the idea with that?
I don't
Just
know.
getting us excited? Like, I don't understand.
I wonder if it's to make people have subscriptions for longer. You know what I mean? Like they can't finish it in 1 month, so they have to like have a subscription for 2 months.
That's why.
Yeah, probably is.
You know it is. Stupid. We started the final season, but didn't make it through the first episode because it was during the day. Oh, never mind. Sorry, you read that. Shrimp po' boy fries. It's the same thing as chicken Alfredo. I heard that's not even a thing in Italy. Yeah, probably not.
What's shrimp po' boy fries?
I mean, I'm imagining that
I know what shrimp po' boy is.
it's either shrimp po' boy and fries. That's what they meant to say. Or it's the shrimp fixings on top of fries, which sounds good. Right? Sounds amazing. If you put cheese on it. I'm also annoyed about Ozark.
I was on as soon as it dropped. Alfredo definitely is not Italian. I wonder where it came from then, if it's not Italian. You know?
It came from Alfredo. Mr. Alfredo.
Came from Alfredo, Italy. Does anyone else like forget what happens in between seasons coming out? I watched the recap and everything, and that shit just doesn't ring a bell. It happens to me every time. Well, I can't remember. It's because you're high, Erica. I feel like that happens to me if I've smoked too much. What?
You just don't remember things?
Are you saying you do?
Yeah, I remember everything.
You liar.
It's not like when you're drunk, you get like blackout.
I feel like I've gotten blackout high.
Babe, it's not good.
Is it not good?
I mean, it probably was great, but I guess maybe I've gotten like brownout. But I don't think there's such
We weren't going to start Ozark until they came out with the second half, and now they have. We still haven't watched it. We're behind. Get with it, Apple. Yay.
You really do need to get with it.
Krista1228, thank you so much for subscribing for 14 months. Hey. Alfredo came from Rome. My bad. Interesting. Quarter pounder. Hey. Yeah, so it's crinkle.
See? It's fries with the stuff
Topped with
on
tomato, onions, banana peppers, fried shrimp, calamari, and sauce and stuff. Yeah, probably pretty good. I feel like sauces can make or break a dish.
Yeah,
like
I've had some bad sauces in my day.
Yeah, but you could eat like 2 dishes, and like the only difference is like the sauce on it, and you'd be like, wow, this one's phenomenal, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like if you cook a protein well and your sides are like, you know, normal stuff, like what is so special about it? The sauce.
I think Erica maybe was on her phone and watched. That's why she can't remember anything.
Yeah, were you just TikToking, Erica? Is that what it is?
Twitching?
Same. I always thought it was just me that doesn't remember. Oh my goodness, the kid egg chair is so adorable. I barely remember a damn thing. That's funny. I'm perfectly sober, and I swear shows go in one eye and out the other. That's funny. Oh, I love sauce. Some foods I can't eat without sauce.
Yeah. There's hamburgers.
I could eat a hamburger without sauce.
A homemade one?
Yeah.
Why would anybody do that?
I mean, if I had to.
Yeah, but nobody's making you.
Could you eat chicken nuggets without sauce?
Could I?
Yeah.
Yes. Would I enjoy it? No.
Could you eat a corn dog without sauce?
Absolutely not.
Pretzels?
No. Pretzels
So if
are
I made you the best
disgusting without
pretzel
cheese.
without cheese, you wouldn't be able to do it? I'm really excited about that pretzel and cheese recipe that Letty and I made.
Yeah, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was muy bien. I had salmon and made a dill sauce. Oh my God, that does sound great. Does Ashley and Derek move affect your companies, or can they do their jobs remotely?
Oh no, they're not gonna. I mean, they're gonna semi work for Fat and Weird, but they're leaving Fat and Weird, and it really just becomes like they were homesick, and Ashley really like wants to do event management. Like that's what she loves doing. I mean, part of the reason we brought her here was to like help us plan Cookie Fest and some other events that we've done. So, I mean, she just really loves doing that. So, you know, it gave her another opportunity to do those things. And, yeah, I mean, I think that they were crucial in doing a lot of the stuff that we did while they were here at Fat and Weird. And like, there's no hard feelings about them moving on. A lot of people, I feel like, think there's like some kind of drama when people like move on. And it's not like that at all. Like they're still going to be
like, I don't know why we thought we would be okay moving out of Texas, because I think they've tried it
they tried to move
one
away
other time,
and they couldn't.
They hated it.
Yeah.
So then they moved back, and they're like,
she definitely said they're going to
sure.
visit us way more often because they love the beach. They miss the beach.
Yeah.
They're going to miss the beach. But yeah, there's no hard feelings. There's no drama. There's nothing weird. It's legitimately like,
there's nothing weird except for Fat and Weird.
They just missed home. You know, her sister just had a baby. You know, not even a year ago. And I think that, you know, they just really missed that. They're really close with Daniel. Yeah, they're really close with Daniel and Jess. And,
they're really close.
You know, Jess is pregnant again. And so, yeah, they just miss those people.
They don't have kids, right? By choice. Because that's not something that they're interested in for their future. And I think when you don't have kids, you have more time and energy and desire to like be around friends, and those are like your people, right? Including your family and extended family. So when you move away from that, it's a big deal. Like,
they've made some really good friends here too, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think it's gonna be hard for them to move, but they are really excited about it. And yeah, it's a good experience overall. But they'll be doing a couple things still.
What do you like better, tater tots or fries?
I mean, I order fries more often.
But those tater tots at breakfast yesterday's were good.
The best tater tots I've ever eaten were truffle tots. They had truffle oil or salt or something on them. Highly recommend.
Sweet potato fries are my favorite. I love sweet potato fries.
I
love them.
Just leave them behind.
Love them.
French fries, I like shoestring. Just with some ketchup.
Can you explain why you decided to get away from doing Airbnb? Truthfully, there's not like a real main reason to it other than like we can make a lot of profit on our rental that we bought, and it just makes more sense to me right now to like take that profit and roll it into like the next thing, you know, if that makes sense. It would take us like 4 to 5 years of running the Airbnb to get the same proper profit that we can get on selling it right now. So it just makes sense to do it that way. I'm moving back to Indiana because I miss family and friends too.
Yeah, see, you know how it is.
Home question. Do y'all use candles, plugins, or the stick things? And if so, what brand, or does y'all's home smell like a cookie bakery?
So I love candles. I love the feeling of candles. They're so cozy. But I will say that I am an even bigger fan of like all natural soy, like small company candles. We have some right now from Brave and Courageous that I'm loving. Some soy candles, I found that they don't actually smell good.
My friend Megan sent us soy candles too. Remember back in the veranda house?
What are those?
I don't remember the company.
Oh, I'll have to look it up.
It was good. They were good.
Yeah, really good. But then, yeah, some don't smell as like potent, and I like my house to smell good if I'm gonna light a candle. So, I don't like plugins. I think they're too strong. I don't like the the stick oils, the
essential oils, incense.
Incense. Yeah, I don't like incense. They remind me of college. Anyway, that's my take on smell good things.
Fries are better to me. Regular fries or waffle fries. I like waffle fries. 'Cause I think it's just because like usually they're crispier everywhere. But truthfully, I just like a crispy fry. So
Yeah.
I don't like soggy fries.
Like crispy on the inside or crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. Do y'all have any desire to visit Alpha Land? Yeah, we do want to see it.
We may go to summer shredding. I need to book the ticket soon if we're going to go. So
Brad
we need
hasn't
to have
decided.
I haven't decided. I haven't decided what we're going to do with Letty if we go.
Yeah.
Happy
I mean,
Monday, y'all.
she
I
would
want
survive.
y'all to know Alley Oop cookie 100% best cookie hands down. Give you all my money.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, I can't quite understand it, but do you think people who choose not to have kids eventually regret it when they're past the age to have them? I can't imagine not having kids. They give me purpose and fill me with joy. I don't
No,
know.
I don't think so. No,
I think
really
there are
don't.
some people that are just not,
they just don't want. They don't want that responsibility. I mean, you give up the best years of your life, technically. When you have kids.
I think it's like anything that you don't have. You probably at times sit around and wonder like what would have been or could have been, but at the end of the day, like I would hope that they rest with like peace with their choice, I guess, because we should all be doing that. I actually thought about the whole sibling thing today. I was like watching. Me and Letty were watching like a YouTube channel that was a family and they had kids and the kids were like playing together. And I'm like, man, what if Letty doesn't get to have that? Like,
My dad didn't have a sibling.
it would make me really sad. I think it's really great to have at least one sibling. So I don't know. I've been thinking about that lately. But yeah, I don't know. That's my
Is that a hint?
It's
Hint,
not a
hint.
hint. I think it's probably just me being, I don't know. I want Letty to have someone to play with.
Plugins are strong for like 2 days and then they don't really smell like much of anything. Have you seen that stuff on like a lot of people are talking about it on TikTok where you like drill a hole into your air system and you like put that pump in there that smell and it like makes your whole home smell?
I secretly I love that idea. I think it'd be really cool to just someone's.
I mean,
house
that's what
just smells
hotels do.
Freaking great.
Hotels.
But at the same time, I'm like, that is a lot of chemicals going into my body constantly.
I mean, is it any different than like a essential oil or a natural?
No, but I think that those things you could just turn off.
Yeah.
But I guess that thing you can turn on and off. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's like an actual system for your house that you can hook up to your AC or your venting system, and it makes your entire house smell like a scent. And they have
whatever
these,
you want.
fancy, and it's not I want my vanilla or a cupcake or something like that. It's fancier, I feel.
Yeah.
Clean.
Like hotels smell sometimes. You walk in a hotel and you're like, oh, wow.
Hotels usually smell like bleach to me.
Oh. I would want my house to smell like warm vanilla.
No.
Honey
love
and
vanilla.
oat and warm scents that apple pie.
Yeah, what's your guys' favorite scent genre? Because I know I'm a kind of a medicinal smelling person. I like that. Some people are cologne.
As an IVF nurse, I hear that a lot. Women who are 42 and say, I wish I would have had kids. Interesting.
That's interesting.
Do you think you will do Airbnb for passive income in the future once the market cools? We're working to get our first investment property in the next year. Once we sell these Airbnbs, I am building rentals, but I'm going commercial. I'm leaving the Airbnb short-term rental stuff alone. You can make just as much money on the commercial side, and there's less risk and less turnover and less work. So I'm moving towards commercial rentals. So
That is the desire. Okay.
yeah.
I have friends that don't have any desire to have children. I just ordered some new to me flavors. I'm so excited. Patiently waiting to get that shipping confirmation. Ooh, thank you. I know some people without kids and they just prefer to live life and adventure without any responsibility. They get pets as children.
Yeah, no, a
instead.
lot of them are like, well, I'm a dog mom. And I'm like, listen, I respect you because having a dog is still a lot of work, but it is nowhere near what having a child is. And it's like a 14-year commitment ish. I mean, anywhere from, I guess, 8 to 16 years, whereas a child is forever. So anyways,
Brad has spoken his piece about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to like when people would be like, Mother's Day, and they're like, "I'm a dog mom." I would be like, "Okay," but then now it's just like, nah.
Kaya didn't have a sibling until she was 14. How was that?
Wow, interesting.
Bet Letty would be the best big sister. I think so too, but I now know why people get sad about like thinking about like having another kid, because Letty's like our only right now. Is she gonna be like so sad when we have another baby?
I don't know. I mean, Miley already, I can tell you, hates the lack of attention that she gets. So I can only imagine.
I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. Don't be sad. Just like you were saying, you choose friends, family when you don't have kids. Only children adopt siblings. Speaking from experience, I'm as normal as you can be. Hey, yeah, love that. Only thing I would say, it's made me a strong, independent, introverted person. Like, I'm the type that can go to the movies alone and be 100% fine. Yeah, I think that most only children spend a lot of time around adults. And I don't know if that's like, I mean, I would assume that it's fine and great.
Yeah, maybe makes them grow up a little bit quicker.
Right. You might be skipping childhood a little bit, but.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Beachy smell. I love oatmeal and honey. Me too, Tayan. We just had our first, and I'm not sure I want another. Pregnancy was hard, and I don't know if I'll miss the infant stage.
Yeah. I don't know. You might get to a point where you look back and you're like, I could do it again. Ooh, fall and Christmas scents. I think that the whole Christmas scent thing, like especially pine or like that evergreen smell, it just gives me all the warm and fuzzy feelings. Clean citrus, fresh and light. I want my house to smell clean.
Yeah, I just like it. To me, like the fresh and like piney scents and stuff like that sometimes just like feel
I don't like
forced.
the piney for like all year round, but I like it for Christmas. What about citrus though? Do you like citrus and like bright smelling scents? You're more of a warm person.
Yeah, I just love warm scents. Like I love it to smell like something is baking. I love every morning when I walk outside, I can smell the cookies baking.
I have a candle that smells like Abercrombie and Fitch.
Abercrombie Fitch isn't warm though.
No, it's not. It's masculine and it gives you a headache.
Yeah. Did y'all watch that show? Did y'all watch that show on Abercrombie and Fitch? Did we talk about that?
Well, we watched it, but it was during vacation, and so I don't know if we ever talked.
Yeah.
About it.
Did y'all watch that Abercrombie and Fitch show? Do you think breaks in relationships work?
No.
I mean, I can't say no to that because like the girl that I dated in college, her parents took a break when they were dating, and then they got back together, and now they're married. And then, I mean, they've been married for 30-something years.
We've seen people on Married at First Sight that have had a break and came back, and their marriage was like stronger than ever.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just like a certain situation.
I guess it really depends
like,
on what people do during their break. If they're having a break because they like want to go out and sleep with other people, probably not going to work. But if they want a break so that they can like reflect on like what they truly want in a relationship and things like that, then yeah. Truthfully, I think you can get married to probably hundreds of people. And every single relationship is going to be completely different. Some of them will be way more work than others. It's just how much work are each of you willing to do? Because I personally believe that you can get married to, I mean, literally hundreds of different people. Yeah. I think it takes people that are both wanting to be married at the same time and wanting to stay married.
Right.
I mean, I know people that have worked through things that most people wouldn't work through. And
I would say the only I guess situation I'm thinking of with a break, which is usually the situation you're referring to, is like young people who are just dating. Usually when I hear a young person say, "Oh yeah, I think we should just take a break." You probably should just break up. It's probably not going to work out.
I had huge mom guilt when I got pregnant with my second child. Fear that my firstborn would feel like he wasn't enough. I prayed about it my whole pregnancy. My two babies are so close, and I couldn't imagine not having them both here with me. God knows what you need. That's true.
Love that. I live down the street from a pizza factory, and the pizza dough smell is marvelous. That sounds incredible.
Alexa said, I'm a vanilla or coconut girl for life.
I've had some bad coconut candles in my day, so I can't say I'm about that.
I haven't heard about the Abercrombie show. What was it called? You need to find it. It's a really, really great show. It just kind of
like
talks about
hot.
why Abercrombie like blew up, and it was like their lack of inclusion in this situation of like making people feel cool, and then
just sexualizing.
and sexualizing young people. But the real thing is kind of like the woke people are what like shut them down. Like cancel culture shut down Abercrombie for not being inclusive eventually, when it became apparent that that's what Abercrombie was doing.
Now Abercrombie is a little bit, different in my eyes. Like I see them differently than they were. They used to be just like for young people, and now I feel like adults buy Abercrombie now.
I think people just like wear what fits them and what's not expensive, and like
Abercrombie is expensive.
Not
still.
really comparatively to like.
Well, yeah, designer clothes or something.
Nordstrom's or something.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a pizza shop. I make it every Sunday homemade. I'm obsessed. Do it. Nothing's stopping you.
This is so random. You just said Nordstrom, and I got to thinking about like, how did Nordstrom start? Like, do you think big department stores like that start off as like boutique-ish? Because they're really just a giant boutique. They just buy from small companies and choose like small companies to put in their stores.
Yeah, I guess. They probably were the boutiques before there were boutiques. Yeah.
Interesting.
A break because one has more feelings than the other, and the one wants a break because they don't think it's fair to the one who is actually in love. I don't understand that at all. That doesn't make sense to me. People move at their own pace, and like if someone's developing stronger feelings than the other person, to want a break because of that, it just doesn't make sense at all. Like both people are not necessarily going to fall in love at the same time in a relationship. I mean, we were watching the Married at First Sight. There's like one couple, like one guy said he loved the girl, and like she still hasn't said it on the show. It took her like.
People say she's never said it to this day.
But I mean, that doesn't really make sense. Like I think there's like an ulterior motive in that situation, and I don't know why I would want to break up with someone because my feelings were stronger than theirs, or vice versa. As long as both people are taking the relationship seriously.
Maybe they explained it wrong. We'll see.
Yeah.
I let the little girl I babysit do my makeup, and I completely forgot styles were a thing. Wait,
styes?
Oh.
You can get styes from makeup? You
can, but is that real? Is that why you have a sty? Yeah, it's just like an infection.
I don't know.
So
I'm not going to say it.
I don't know.
Never had one, knock on wood.
I was
Never
like,
had
what
a
are you
sty.
not going to say? Watch tomorrow morning.
The Abercrombie show on Netflix is called White Hot.
I knew it had the word hot in it.
That's good.
I think the people growing up wearing Abercrombie buy Abercrombie as adults.
I had like a couple of Abercrombie things that like I remember
rude,
like
and I'm
that were like that were like gifted, and I think it was like a big deal for my parents to buy them for us because like we weren't that well off. But there was kids, like I remember the kid that won Best Dressed. He wore Abercrombie every day. I had a friend that was a model. Mm-hmm. I can show you. Matt Paramore was his name.
I wonder what he looks like now.
He's like a skinnier guy now. I mean, he wasn't big, but I mean, he was pretty like jacked for like a 17-year-old kid.
So where I grew up,
I remember being like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cool."
Are all the miniature little towns. If you showed up to like a basketball game, football game, all this stuff, that's what you would see girls, the popular girls wearing is Abercrombie. So of course.
In Hollister.
Yeah. But more so Abercrombie was like the jeans, the flare jeans and the little cute Abercrombie tops. That was like what they wore. And I'm like, well, we didn't have access to that, nor did we really have the money to. Like there was no to where to shop except for online.
You couldn't buy online back then?
You could. I could in high school. I ordered stuff.
Oh, maybe you could in high school, not me.
Yeah, I could. But I ordered stuff on either sale or they have Abercrombie Kids, and I used to fit in that. So I would just buy like the XL size of that stuff.
Hi, Bromlow fan. Hi, Gumby. Toothbrush recommendations. I don't know. I just use a regular toothbrush that the dentist gives me whenever I go.
My brother's a dentist. Get soft bristles, okay?
Which I hate soft bristles.
They're best for your teeth. And then I would say Sonicare is probably his biggest recommendation. But if you don't want to spend that money, there's plenty
like the Philips
we've
one.
bought off brands at on Amazon. So
I couldn't afford Abercrombie. LOL. I'm an American Eagle jeans jeggings girl. I was a Hollister gal. Haha, I didn't mean any shade by it. I don't even know what.
wait, what was wasn't there one more store? There was Hollister, Abercrombie. It started with an A, I swear. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking
American
about.
Eagle. You know about that?
Maybe.
That's what everyone wore.
Yeah. But American Eagle, didn't you kind of see it was like a step down?
Oh, yeah.
Abercrombie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was that. I don't remember. We didn't have it near us, though.
I remember in middle school, I got one for sharing my friend's mascara. And yeah, she used hers on me, and I got one the next day.
Oh, weird.
Interesting.
It's the opposite. He doesn't have a strong of feelings and wants a break because he's worried that he'll never get there and end up really hurting her. I mean, that sounds fair.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like he's breaking up with you because he doesn't have the same feelings that you have for him, and it's not a break. Y'all are not going to get back together.
Yeah.
It's not a break. You're breaking up. You're not going to all of a sudden develop stronger feelings when the person goes away.
Maybe.
As a male,
makes
no.
the heart grow fonder.
I wore a Hollister and Abercrombie every day back in my middle school prime. Well, Tayan, you must have been rich. Abercrombie was for cool kids. Hollister was for the rest of us.
The break's intended to see if he ends up missing her, actually feeling something when she isn't conveniently always there.
Yeah, I just don't think that's going to happen.
It sounds like you need some friggin' space to reflect, I guess. So I guess
Someone said Aeropostale.
Yes, that's what it was. See?
Yeah.
It started with an
The
A.
Target
That
brand
doesn't
$1
exist
toothbrush are
anymore.
my favorite. Yeah, Aeropostale. Is Aeropostale not really around?
See,
Everyone said
I
Aeropostale.
don't think it is. I think it just kind of faded, you know?
Do you remember the show Next? Aubrie and I were watching someone make a spoof on the show Next. And he's like, my name's Chad, and like,
Guys, look at this cookie.
what's it called?
Wild berry.
Oh, Wildberry.
I don't know. I don't even know what it has in it. We're just going to go for Oh, cool. It has a pink core. This is like trippy that I have to show you over here. Okay, let me smell it.
You know Zac Efron was on Room Raisers? I did not. I don't know what Room Raisers is. What's Room Raisers?
Room Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
It was where you got to choose your date based on what their room looked like. So you couldn't see the person, you couldn't meet the person. It was you go into their room, you rate it, and then you're like, okay, I could date this person.
Okay, tell me, would you look at
Which
someone's...
goes to show you that reality TV just gets actors to be on there.
Would you look at someone's clothes sizes? Like,
Yeah.
what if you were like in a guy's room and you're like looking and the t-shirts were like smalls?
I'd be a little bit nervous because I don't even fit in men's smalls. You know? So I'd be like, probably not.
Interesting. I feel like you could tell someone's body shape just by looking through their clothes pretty easily.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it'd be much harder to look at girls' clothes and tell their body shape. If you're going through a guy's closet and he had double XL shirts, but then the pants were like 32s, you're like, oh, he's like a buffer guy. But if you're going through his closet and he had like, you know, double or triple XL shirts and then he had like size 40 pants, you'd be like, oh, he's a heavier guy.
Yeah.
But for girls, like if you like were going through her drawer and you saw like 36 double D bra, like
You were like, yeah, let's do it.
well, you wouldn't know. Like she could just be a very busty girl.
And you would be like, yeah, let's do it. You would.
I don't know. You don't know that.
I do know you.
No,
That cookie.
not just off of the bra.
Hear me out. That cookie. Okay?
You really like it?
I do. I really do. But
People won't like berry cookies.
just listen to me. Crunchberry. Cap'n Crunch. That's where I want to go with it. I could totally see that happening. That's good.
So mixing Captain Crunch.
Yeah. I think somehow we should incorporate Cap'n Crunch. Make a Crunchberry cookie. Because that's what it reminds me of in flavor. Like it really does taste like berries. I think
Yeah.
it has a strawberry core. A strawberry frosting core. Love that. And I think it's blue raspberry dough.
Apparently, there's still Aeropostale places. 90 Day
Weird.
Fiance is my jam. Boy, I need to find that Room Raiders episode. The black light was disgusting. Yeah, same. I am not a men's small. I saw a show the other day who was supposed to base their date off of their toes. It only showed the guy's feet. But if you just saw my feet, would you go on a date with me?
Let me see your feet. I don't even know. Would you get a pedicure before?
That you can't do that. That's cheating.
Your feet are in socks right now. You creep.
It's because I was wearing my shoes earlier.
I would. I actually think you have decent looking feet. I don't like anybody's feet though. I would just not do that show. What about me? My feet are dry.
Yeah. Alligator feet.
Genetically dry feet. My mom was the same way, so I try, but my toes are cute. They're not long.
Your toes are cute. What's wrong with long toes? Huh? Do you think Letty's gonna have long toes?
I don't know. Her feet are changing. I feel
They're
like
big. They haven't grown that much.
I know. They were big. I think she's growing into them.
Yeah. My closet makes me look homeless. Sweatpants.
Wait, do you have to like hang your sweatpants? I'm confused.
Yeah, you hang your sweatpants in the closet or you just put them in the drawer? What? Let's see. If someone walked into my closet, they would just see like, I have my shirts now done like solid colored tees. Then I have motive tees. Then I have fat and weird tees. And then I have on the next shelf graphic tees and tank tops.
When you were a bachelor, though, did you have your closet organized?
It was color. Like it was in like general color. It wasn't like perfect, but it was like blue shirts were here.
Color, not style.
Yeah. Now it's like color and style.
I think I would have liked that.
It's more style now.
And you had some like cool shoes.
I do have some pretty cool shoes.
So,
but they were like, I was not a sneakerhead.
Yes,
I just picked shoes that I thought looked cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so if you went into my closet, what would you think? Would you say yes?
This girl has a lot of clothes.
And you would be like, I don't know if I can be with.
Yes, it wasn't back then. Your clothes aren't slutty enough.
Back then, my clothes were not slutty enough.
I'm saying for like back then, if I was trying to find a date, your clothes weren't slutty enough.
What if you're trying to find a wife? That's different.
I want a hoochie wife.
Okay, so back then, back when you actually were on Tinder.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what I was wearing, but if you went into my closet back then, would you have been like, oh, yeah, I'll date her?
I didn't go in your closet, so I don't know.
Eye roll.
I liked when you used to wear that green bodysuit.
Green body? I don't even know what you're talking about. Green bodysuit.
You wore it to the American Fit Expo.
Oh, you guys, it's a bodysuit. It's just like a...
Is it a green bodysuit? Oh, crazy.
Like literally like a full suit of green. It's just a bodysuit that I wore with jeans, you guys.
I literally said the green bodysuit. That is what it is.
I understand now. But I was
What is it? No. How would you describe it? What is it?
It's a bodysuit. That's what we call it. Yeah.
And what color is it?
Green.
Okay.
I'm not saying, I didn't even say you were wrong. I'm going to strangle you.
Anyway.
Gosh.
I have dry feet and ugly toes. Not sure I can make a living selling feet pics. Are y'all Harry Potter fans? Not really.
I definitely love Harry Potter. Why? I do because I have so much crap. Love the honesty. Make sure. Okay.
Make sure to follow the stream.
Make sure to follow
Open up the Snickers one though.
I thought we were X-naying Snickers.
No, I told him I needed more work. Please show us a photo of the bodysuit.
Of my feet?
No, the bodysuit. I could probably find a picture.
All right, we have a smaller Snickers core. Because last time it was like a fun size, and we want like a bite size. And then we told them to put Snickers in the dough.
And they didn't, or they did?
I don't know. I don't think they did. I can't tell.
What was the point if they didn't do everything we asked?
I don't know, Brad.
What if I could find... You don't like it?
Kind of tastes salty.
Salty. I wonder if I don't know how I'd find that easily.
I think there are Snickers in the dough.
Do you prefer cruises over an all-inclusive resort? And if so, why?
I like that. But yeah, for some reason it tastes salty. Like I'm concerned. It's not
It's
too
probably
salty.
the peanuts.
Yeah. Okay. I'll ask them if they use salted peanuts.
It's really salty.
Right. Like the dough. Like what dough did they use?
Mentex Cassie.
Like I'm concerned about that dough.
Yeah.
That was not a reaction of the salt. It was just purely, I got something that's caught in my throat. But yeah. Too Faced. Love Too Faced.
No, you got to answer the question. Do you prefer
cruise
cruises? Yeah.
We have not gone to an all-inclusive, so we have no idea. So we definitely prefer cruises at this point. Like, it's not overly, well, it is a little bit overly salty, I would say.
These are peanuts. They must use salted
peanuts?
peanuts.
I hope so.
Yeah, it seems really salty.
I'm crying.
So I haven't been to an all-inclusive either. However, the reason that we like cruises is the convenience of getting to a cruise ship is just a drive for us. And I think the fact that like everything's like right there on the boat and you can like go to different islands and do excursions and stuff like that and then like get back to your room. They're a lot cheaper than all-inclusives usually, depending on when you go. Like we used to do like our week-long balcony cruises on like Royal Caribbean, all that stuff for like $1,800 total. So like $900 per person.
I feel like it'd be like double that for an all-inclusive.
Yeah. So, and I feel like all-inclusives are most of the time like $400 to $500 per night per couple. So it's like we would only be able to do like a 4-night all-inclusive that we can do like a 7-night cruise on. So yeah. Maybe we're just cheap, but
I think if you hadn't ever cruised before, maybe you'll look at an all-inclusive and be like, oh yeah, that's worth it. Which it is still worth it.
Yeah, no, another thing is like we don't drink alcohol, and all-inclusives, I mean, that's part of the price tag of that is that the alcohol is included. So
I wonder if they do it without now though, because I mean cruises for sure do it like where it's an add-on to do the drinks. So why wouldn't they do that on an all-inclusive too?
I think it's because it's easier to bring your own alcohol on an all-inclusive.
Yeah, buy your own.
Yeah, show up at a hotel and just have your own alcohol. But
yeah, that's true.
I love the convenience of
cruising. Just book the cruise. Yeah, it's all done for you.
Yeah, you have to figure out a flight, and then like if your flight gets in too early before your hotel room's ready, then you have to like wait around. Or if your flight gets in late, you feel like you're like missing part of the day that you could have been experiencing in your room. And then when you fly out, like if you have an early morning flight, you're like, man, I could have gotten like breakfast or even lunch before I left. But like, yeah, cruises are, I don't know.
I could see how somebody would have a really bad experience on a cruise though.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have a terrible experience on an all-inclusive. If the weather is bad, like if you have a storm coming through, like for multiple days, you may just get dumped on. Whereas at cruise, like they'll change the itinerary if the weather's going to be bad sometimes.
Yeah, I miss cruising.
But
I miss it.
I'm waiting for the stinking vaccine requirements to be lifted. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for too.
A while, I think. Do you drink alcohol casually or no? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally I'll have like a drink or two.
The last few cruises I've been on, they check your bags for alcohol like TSA checks for guns, so they can upcharge like crazy for drinks on the boat.
Yeah, they always do that. But like Carnival allows you to bring 1 bottle of wine per person over the age of 21.
And that's about what we drink. So,
well, what you can do is you can go to Walmart, buy their cheap like Woodbridge wine, and it has a plastic sleeve on it, and you can just slide that sleeve off. Then you uncork the wine, and then you can pour it out, and then you can fill it up with liquor, and then you cut the cork like 3/4 of the size, so it's not quite as big as it used to be, and shove it back in there, and then put the plastic sleeve back on, and then put a flame around the outside, and it tightens back up. That's what we used to do on all of our cruises. Like with 4 guys, we would each have 750 milliliters of alcohol. So like, you know, I mean, it's not like you could get just wasted every day, but like we could definitely get pretty drunk. You know,
the first 2 days.
Well, you got to think about it. When you go to a port, you can drink in the port for cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, you really only need to get drinks like a couple nights. Like I'm not a drink every day kind of person. I just can't handle that.
I watched Titanic too many times to enjoy a cruise. It's nothing like Titanic, okay? It's not.
There's ways to get alcohol on cruises. Yeah, there is. Dang, cruise tips. Thanks for that. We're doing Royal Caribbean in August. First time sailing with them. Can't wait. Yeah, I hope you love it. We love Royal Caribbean a lot. We actually enjoy every cruise line. People make fun of Carnival. Aubrie and I had a blast on the Carnival cruise. It was just me and her, and we had so much fun.
Why aren't we going? Is it because like you still have to wear a mask, or you have?
No, you have to be vaccinated. Like you can go,
right?
but I can't.
But are there any other restrictions that they do, like dining?
Yeah, if you're not vaccinated, and for some reason, I think they're allowing like up to 5% of people not to be vaccinated, but like it's really like medical exemptions and children.
Isn't it if you have a kid though, because they're not allowed to be vaccinated?
Yeah, so since kids aren't vaccinated and they have the vaccine stuff, like we wouldn't be able to go eat at like any of the specialty dinings with Letty because she's not vaccinated. We'd only eat in one certain dining room, so it just like takes away a lot of the fun. So
interesting.
There's a lot of tips out there.
I'd still go. I've enjoyed every cruise line, including Carnival. Yeah, we enjoyed Carnival.
Yeah, I've had fun. You have fun on it. It's like what you make of it. Like, of course, are some better than others? Yes, but like you can have fun on them all. So
I want to go on a cruise, but I can't find a decent one. Plus COVID restrictions.
The best time of year to go on cruises is when school is still in, and then hurricane season, obviously. So like, legitimately, September, October, November are great cruise times. Like I would say like mid to late, like mid September through the end of it, all of October, and then early November. Will you tell her to quit?
I'm just laughing at her.
Tell her to quit.
Miley. Just lay down.
And then let's see, early December's okay, and then late January and then February. Essentially the same times that you would want to visit Disney. Like I would definitely visit Disney like late January, all of February. Those are the best times to go.
I think we are going to go to Disney.
When? In January?
Letty. Next fall.
In January. I'm not going to go until it's cooler out. Like I refuse to go.
That's fine. We can go in January.
Okay. Have y'all ever gotten seasick on a cruise? I have not.
I'm more prone to it for sure, but I haven't actually gotten like sick. Can you remember a time that I got sick?
No, you've definitely gotten like just seasick and queasy, but not like sick.
I wore like sea bands, and they have like all natural patches that you can buy on Amazon, and those help.
Granny Smith apples actually help too. I don't know. There's some chemical in Granny Smith apples that supposedly help calm your stomach.
It's like, yeah, calms down nausea.
Best port to go out of, like truthfully, the best ships usually go out of like Fort Lauderdale or Miami. They're like bigger ports, and they're like closer to the Caribbean. So Galveston's okay. It's older boats usually. The newer ships always go out of like Port Canaveral and Fort Lauderdale and Miami. So we go in November a lot. Great deals. Never had an issue with bad weather. I went to Disney in December, and it was terrible. It snowed and rained the whole 2 weeks we were there. Yeah, it's hit or miss.
That's
it happens.
bad timing.
Yeah.
That's just unfortunate. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, you ready for the giveaway?
Wow,
I went ahead and put in the word because Aubrie and I went and saw Top Gun.
And it was really great. It was an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, and the word is Maverick. Maverrick. Maverick.
So all you got to do if you're new here is type that in, and then you're entered to win a Fatware gift card.
Has anyone seen the new Top Gun yet?
I liked it better than the first.
Aubrie and I watched the first on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Did you black out?
No. Did you?
No. But I did feel like that movie was like, you know how some movies are, you know, a little bit of a story, conflict, resolution, the end?
Yeah.
I feel like that movie was more like conflict, resolution, little story, conflict, resolution.
Which one, the new one or the old one?
Old one, and then today's was a lot of that same, where it was like
a lot of mini story arcs inside of a major thing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the first one. You can watch it for free on Amazon Prime Video.
I was extremely happy with everything that went on in the movie today.
It was the best movie I've ever seen. I just watched the first one for the first time last weekend.
The best movie you've ever seen. The best movie you've ever seen.
Top Gun's on Netflix too? Really? I looked for it. I could not find it on Netflix. Maybe they took it
The new
down.
one?
No, the
Oh,
old
the
one.
old one. I was like, what? Oh, weird.
Yeah. Sorry if I just coughed in the microphone. That was loud.
Way to go.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 9.6 and Aubrey gave it a 9.7.
That's actually a really high rating for you.
Yeah, because I really liked it. I liked it a lot.
I wish I could be Top Gun. Then you'd like me. Then I would be a 9.6 out of 10.
Maybe if you just...
It was an emotional roller coaster.
Maybe you just rode it, just to natural instincts, forget about everything else. And
Just 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, I need 2 minutes and 15 seconds of you just full throttle.
10, G-force 10.
Yeah.
Their faces when they go that fast, like their faces look like they're
Have you never
seen
people like doing G's and stuff like that?
I mean, I have.
Babe, you probably
monkeys
like on some roller coasters and
astronauts
stuff. Like you'll hit like 1 G or 2 Gs. Like
the what you do?
Do you know what a G is?
What does it stand for?
Yeah.
I don't know what it stands for.
Yeah, gravitational force.
Okay.
So like when you're hitting 2 Gs, that's 2 times the Earth's gravity pulling on you.
Yeah.
So 10 Gs is 10 times the Earth's gravity pulling you. So that's
How
like
do you even survive that?
it's like
I would
98.
black out instantly.
That's like 98 meters a second.
I would black out.
I mean, that's what a lot of people do, black out. You really have to you have to brace like you're lifting. You have to.
This is what I know after watching Top Gun. There's cool people out there, you guys. There's actual people that fly those things.
What do you not think is cool what I do on a submarine, ho?
I mean, I love your submarine
Go look at those
stories.
pictures. Go look at those pictures.
I really do love your submarine stories. I'm just saying, like, those are some really badass people.
10 Gs will probably kill most people.
I
Fighter
would never
pilots
be brave enough to
go
do
up
that.
to 6 or 7 Gs in G suits. Yeah, I mean, they had to have had G suits on for some of that stuff. I could not name one movie as the best movie I've ever seen.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh.
That was like a endearing ho, not like a.
It stands for hot
One.
one.
Yep, hot one.
And then if
Hottest
it's
one, actually.
H-O-E, then it's hottest one
Ever.
ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then if you go to it's
World's hottest one. Really exceptional.
comma, really exceptional. So stupid. Oh, literally.
Man, I'm so smart. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to roll this.
Who's the winner chicken dinner?
Tayan.
I
feel like Tayan just won, but.
You always say that.
Yeah, maybe I do.
About.
Tayan, whisper me your email address and I will shoot you a gift card for the cookies. And then we'll see you all on Wednesday. Are we doing anything fun on Wednesday? Just trying new cookie flavors. We really should start doing fun activities.
We could try some of the Thrive snacks that I ordered.
Yeah, guys, what should we do on a regular basis? I know we eat dinner, but should we do something?
All those drinks in the cupboard. We could try one every night.
What drinks?
Those crazy drinks.
Oh, the Munchback drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a theme. We need to be able to do a theme. Okay, everyone have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on Wednesday. You're worth it.